Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing good. Today we will be understanding the problem DFS of a graph, which is depth first search traversal algorithm. This is very basic algorithm and it is very important to learn before you get started to solve with any graph or tree related problem. So last time I have explained breadth first search algorithm. I hope you already watched that out. Today we will start with depth first search algorithm. So, what exactly we will be given and what we have to find out? We will be given the adjacency list, which is the number of node connected to each of the node will be given, and we have to traverse this graph the depth wise. That means, for example, I have started from node 0. I'll go by depth, so I'll traverse this node 2, and I just have to check what are all nodes connected to 2. So if I case I have selected 2 node, I will go and check if there is any child available. Yes, I will mark it as a visited, and I'll check in case any child available. There is no, so I'll go back to its parent. Now there is no any other node connected, so I will go back to its parent. Now I'll check is there any node present apart from the visited list. Yes, there is. So I'll visit this node 3. I'll mark the visited array as a true. And I will check is there any other node present. Here it is no. So I'll go back to its parent. So if you see, every time I reach to any node, I have to go back to its parents. It's kind of recursion flow. So we have to use recursion is depth first search because we have to go back to its parents once we visited all the child node of that particular depth. So let's start with our coding so you will get to understand how we solve this particular problem. Let me start the timer as well. First thing here is that I have to return the array list in the form of integer, which will contain all the nodes we have traversed so far. Integer here. Now second is that I have to create one DFS function separately, and for that I will have to pass parameter, that is the adjacency list that have given to us. Then for part of to I mean return, I have used the array list. Then I will have to pass any of the node which I wanted to start for now, that I'm gonna give 0. Apart from that, as I said, every time we track any of the node, we have to update that yes, this node is already visited or not visited. So I am creating one array in boolean array. You can create integer, boolean, doesn't matter. We just have to mark the node as visited or not. It's your choice actually. You can create any of the array. Then I have this is will be size of total vertices present, and I have to pass this visited as well here. This I'll keep as in the last, as this will be the answer. It doesn't matter where you are passing this. Now I'm gonna create my function, and its return type will be array list, as I have to return the answer. Here I'll mark this as a return. This is my DFS, and the input will be, I'll just copy with this adjacency so we will save our time. Second is that my integer node that will be given, then my boolean array, that is the visited array, and the last thing is that array list, that will be our answer. Now first thing is that whenever I call this function, that means the node is not visited, that I will consider. So initially I'll mark, yeah, so the node is not visited. I'll just mark the node as a true, and I'll add this to the array list. Okay, now I'll do one for loop, which is to iterate my adjacency list. I'll create val or child, okay, child of the parent node, and or I'll just give the val and iterate to my adjacency list every time I'm gonna fetch the node that I got. And if the visited of that val equal to false, then call my DFS with the values of adjacency list, then val, then my visited array, and the last thing is that the list I have to return. Okay, once this is done, I'll just return the list. What it is saying, expected is, oh sorry, I forgot to add new keyword. Let me try to submit this code. Cool, it got pass. And hence, like, this is all about the DFS. Give a try and let me know in case you have any of the doubt further. I can explain in the comment, or I can create the video in case needed. And hope you subscribe and like the video. Thank you, bye bye.